Directive 8020 is shaping up to be Supermassive Games' most intense horror experience yet. Set aboard the Cassiopeia, a colony ship bound for Tau Ceti Phil, the mission to secure humanity's future spirals into pure terror. An alien organism infiltrates the crew, mimicking humans and turning trust into a deadly gamble. Every choice matters: who lives, who dies, and ultimately, whether humanity survives. With a gripping cinematic narrative, refined stealth mechanics, and pulse-pounding tension, this game is built for both solo and cooperative play. Featuring a chilling atmosphere, unpredictable betrayals, and a high-stakes story, Directive 8020 isn't just another horror game, it's an unmissable nightmare. If you're ready for paranoia-fueled survival, brace yourself. This is horror at its absolute best.
Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on. We can't take any chances with it.
It can manipulate cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
Deepest Fear plunges you into a terrifying underwater world where every corner hides unspeakable horror. As Dr. Danny Carroll, you explore Neptune, a submerged research facility plagued by hostile water-based enemies that can emerge from anywhere: pipes, puddles, and more. With real-time fluid simulation, the environment feels alive, making every step more nerve-wracking. Drawing inspiration from classic horror like The Thing and The Abyss, the game mixes Metroidvania-style exploration with intense survival mechanics. Armed with makeshift weapons and advanced technology, you'll need to outsmart and outlast these horrors lurking in the depths. Featuring stunning visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5, Deepest Fear creates a suffocating atmosphere where every decision could be your last. It's a heart-pounding, immersive nightmare you won't want to miss. Madame Bo is a game-changer in Mortal Kombat 1's Kameo roster. This fan-favorite tea house owner steps into the battle with her deadly slipper, bringing a mix of humor and ferocity to the arena. Her moveset is as unexpected as it is brutal, with devastating attacks like the tea-throwing projectile, adding a strategic edge to your gameplay. But her fatal blow is where things get really interesting. Watch as she delivers a bone-crushing slap to Shang Tsung, knocking out his teeth in the process. Madame Bo isn't just a quirky addition, she's a powerful ally in the fight, capable of turning the tide in any match. If you want a fresh, fun, and fierce fighter, Madame Bo is a must-play.
Flawless victory.
You've mouthed nothing but excuses. If you fail...
Solasta 2 takes everything players loved about the first game and cranks it up to 11. Set in the new continent of Neokos, this tactical RPG is built on the foundations of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, offering deep character customization with new races, classes, and abilities. The story revolves around a mysterious corruption, led by the ominous Shadwin, threatening the land. Thanks to a shift to Unreal Engine 5, Solasta 2 looks better than ever, with stunning environments and smoother animations. The real highlight, though, is the expanded co-op multiplayer, allowing up to 4 players to team up for an unforgettable adventure. Whether you're a D&D fan or new to tactical RPGs, Solasta 2 delivers a gripping, strategic experience you won't want to miss. Tides of Annihilation reimagines the Arthurian legend in a visually stunning action-adventure. You play as Gwendolyn, the last hope for humanity after an otherworldly invasion has ravaged London. With the power of spectral knights, she faces off against legendary figures like Mordred in fast-paced, strategic combat. Each knight you defeat adds their abilities to your arsenal, creating endless tactical possibilities. The game's co-op mechanics, integrated into the single-player experience, allow you to summon allies for battles, with breathtaking environments, cinematic combat sequences, and a narrative steeped in mystery. Tides of Annihilation delivers a rich, immersive world. If you're a fan of challenging action RPGs with a deep story and innovative mechanics, this is one title you won't want to miss.
just a fall drown.
Scarlet Vortex! Run!
No More Light drops you into a dark, post-apocalyptic world overrun by alien insectoids. As one of the last survivors, you'll need to scavenge, craft, and fight to stay alive in a hostile, open world. The third-person combat is intense, with each battle against the insect enemies feeling like a fight for survival. The atmosphere is unnervingly eerie, from abandoned cities to dark forests crawling with deadly creatures. With a focus on resource management, you'll have to make tough choices to stay one step ahead of the alien threat. While currently in single-player, the game will expand into multiplayer in future updates. No More Light promises a gripping survival experience that will keep you on edge from start to finish. The Sinking City 2 takes you deeper into the grim, flooded world of 1920's Arkham. In this survival horror sequel, you'll navigate a city swallowed by supernatural forces, with rising waters shaping the landscape and bringing new horrors to light. Developed by Frogwares, the game amps up the Lovecraftian atmosphere, with a mix of intense combat and mind-bending investigations. This time, you'll face even darker eldritch creatures, and unravel a gripping standalone narrative that will keep you questioning what's real. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the visuals are stunning, making the drowned city even more immersive. With its blend of mystery, horror, and exploration, The Sinking City 2 is set to redefine the survival horror genre when it releases in 2025.
Please, avoid contact with anybody that may appear abnormal. Is our absolute priority.
Ballad of Antara is an exciting new action RPG set to release in 2025. You'll step into the shoes of the emissaries, characters with unique abilities and classes, on a journey across two distinct worlds. The story revolves around a young girl, key to restoring balance as she navigates trials and faces tough decisions. Expect expansive, handcrafted environments designed for deep exploration and discovery. One of the standout features is the 3-player co-op mode, letting you team up with friends for an even more immersive experience. With frequent post-launch updates planned, including new characters, zones, and story content. Ballad of Antara promises to keep evolving long after its release, delivering a fresh and thrilling RPG adventure for years to come. Steel Hunters, developed by Wargaming, is a fast-paced, free-to-play PvP V-mech shooter set in a dystopian future. You'll pilot massive, customizable mechs called Hunters as you battle it out in team-based combat against both other players and deadly AI enemies. The game's tactical gameplay centers around synergy between team members, with each hunter offering unique abilities that cater to different playstyles. Destructible environments add a layer of strategy as you can use the terrain to your advantage. Set for early access in April 2025, Steel Hunters will deliver intense, action-packed battles across varied maps. With constant updates and new content planned post-launch, this mech shooter promises to keep players on their toes with every match. Get ready to hunt.
Hang on! I don't leave my partners behind. Revive it now. Let me repay the favor.
Consider your death part of the plan.
Forest Rains plunges players into a stunning post-apocalyptic world where sentient trees have overtaken Paris. This first-person shooter blends survival and RPG elements, offering a thrilling, non-linear narrative where your decisions shape the story. As you explore a vast, dynamic environment, you'll encounter various factions, each with their own agendas decide whether to ally with them or fight against them. The forest itself becomes a living entity, reacting to your every move, making every step a calculated risk. Combat is intense, with realistic gunplay and a deep weapon customization system that lets you tailor your gear to fit your playstyle. Set for release in 2025, Forest Reigns promises a fresh, exhilarating experience that will keep you on the edge of your seat. M.I.N.S.K is a gripping third-person survival horror game set in a post-apocalyptic world. Players take control of a robot tasked with navigating abandoned cities to gather resources vital for the survival of humanity. The narrative is deeply emotional, focusing on the robot's journey as it receives messages from its human creators, guiding it through the perilous environment. The game combines tense combat, challenging puzzles, and immersive exploration. The robot's agility adds a unique layer to gameplay, with abilities like climbing, crouching, and jumping to overcome obstacles. The atmospheric design and the suspenseful storyline are sure to captivate players. With a promising demo already making waves, M.I.N.S.K looks to deliver a fresh and intense experience in the survival horror genre. Regeneration is a captivating science fantasy tabletop RPG that immerses players in a world of evolving mysteries and ancient secrets. Developed by Sam G, the game offers a classless character system, allowing complete freedom to shape your hero however you see fit. With an easy-to-understand done 100 and D20 system, it's accessible to both beginners and veteran RPG players. One of its standout features is the ability to develop over 100 unique mutations, offering endless character customization. The combat system is flexible and tactical, with the game providing a 3-part adventure and 6 pre-generated characters for immediate gameplay. Whether you're an experienced RPG player or new to the genre, Regeneration promises a rich, dynamic experience that will keep you hooked from start to finish.
I'm not from this world. Playing with us. Someone has to stop this before it awakens. Kate, please, forgive me.
XKO, Riot Games' highly anticipated 2v2 tag team fighter, brings League of Legends champions into the spotlight like never before. With a unique gameplay loop, players pick a primary champion for their point and a secondary for assist, crafting dynamic team synergies. The control scheme is intuitive, focusing on light, medium, and heavy attacks, with each champion offering a diverse array of special moves. The game's depth is highlighted by mobility options like air dashes and defensive mechanics such as blocking and parrying. What sets 2XKO apart is its fuse system, allowing for custom playstyles and team strategies. Set for release in 2025, this game is shaping up to redefine the fighting game genre with its fast-paced action and League of Legends universe integration. Terminator: Survivors is an intense open-world survival game set in the iconic Terminator universe. Players find themselves in the aftermath of Judgment Day, with Skynet's forces relentless in their pursuit. This co-op survival experience lets you team up or go solo, scavenging resources, crafting tools, and building fortified bases to withstand the onslaught of terrifying Terminators like the T-800. Strategic base building is key, as you'll need to defend against waves of machines and plan your moves carefully. Combat is fast-paced, with brutal encounters that keep you on edge. With Unreal Engine 5 powering the visuals, Terminator: Survivors promises to deliver a jaw-dropping immersive experience. Fans of the franchise and survival games alike are in for a thrilling ride when it releases in 2025.
But then you life one day will see, and everywhere our name will be.
Liminal Point is a gripping survival horror game that blends eerie atmospheres with intense psychological tension. Set on the fog-covered island of Ashen Point, players take control of Lyra, a former rock star who returns to confront the traumatic past of her band's tragic end. With its isometric camera perspective, the game delivers chilling environments filled with haunting details. Resource management becomes essential as you scavenge for supplies while fending off terrifying enemies. The ominous atmosphere is heightened by dynamic lighting, creating a sense of dread and isolation. Liminal Point offers a deep, emotionally charged narrative that will keep you hooked from start to finish. With its blend of classic survival horror elements, it's set to captivate horror fans when it releases in 2026.